What's up, y'all? I'm FEC Gaming. It's gonna be 80 degrees versus the NIPS.
I'm here.
What's up, Zoomy?
Not much. Playoff tag pro, it's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm hyped. We're right about ready to start. Nice and quick and love it.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, that is until the group dies. Always a 50-50.
Yeah, what do you say? Put the over-under on group deaths.
I'm
Is it
gonna
2.5?
go with
1.5 probably.
2.5, yeah.
Not too much early.
Always
Button finally with the
always
first
seems to
out.
happen a lot with Dusk.
What's that?
Group always seems to die when Dusk runs it.
Some people are just cursed, man.
I don't know.
Questionable grab on OG. Leaving Button with I mean, still a decent amount to do. Nice move. Poet looks like he's gonna bring it back though.
The response from the NIPS. Just realized I wasn't in the game. I didn't even realize it had started.
Yeah, already 1-1. Traps in with the juke on flag, gonna get returned by Poet. Nice
Good play by
boost.
Llama. Taking away the gate.
Button the threatening, Poet pushing out. Not able to get the return. Can Button turn the corner? Not quite. But 80 degrees kinda still knocking at the door. Nip's got that one opportunity on the counter and they converted it, but
They seem to have the gates locked down right off the bat.
oh,
Couple good plays.
almost getting in each other's way. Button able to back out though.
So let's see, rosters are Poet, Goat, Llama, and Firestorm for Nips, Traps and Button, Ducky, and T-Swift for 80 degrees. Nips had a major trade a few weeks into the season that unfortunately involved me. But they were able to get two solid players in Goat and Poet that have really helped them.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, with that Weed the People B team, it wasn't working out. I get where the trade came from, but well, I think you probably would have rather stayed, huh?
Well, I mean, you'd say that, but it was a good experience. You know, it was kind of every man for himself. Everyone had to learn things their own way. Yeah, no, I wouldn't change it.
Well, that's good to hear.
Definitely
nice move
too.
by Firestorm.
And I said this to Dusk too. Learning from guys like Ya and Homie was a really good experience.
Yeah, I had. They were kind of the ones who. I had my first like significant A team minutes playing with them, and I was playing really on the B team under them, but they taught me a lot as well, and gave me my first shot in minors.
Definitely good guys. A couple of New Englanders too,
Yeah,
which is a plus.
nice out for Llama. Pass 3, Goat. with the anti, and Trapson just completely bodied out of the play.
Perfect block by Goat. Trapson couldn't even move. Paralyzed him.
Llama with an unfortunate team kill. He's going to shut down the regrab train. Button going to get out for 80 degrees with the pup spawning. He's past 2 coming in. OD collapses. Poet pushes out, gets a good return. Firestorm going to be out again. Gets returned though. Lamatron pushing way out off re. Gets the return, does sacrifice the regrab train, but gets it back again with a good grab. Poet with the backboard for him. Button pushing ahead, only 1 on defense though, and 3 nips swarming. Has to back out. Oh, lucky boost spawn for Lamatron. T-Swift gonna get shut down. Firestorm should be past 4. Button not really blocked though. Oh, and he's able to stop the cap. That's a disaster for Nips.
That's
just
when you
one
want to have
person.
back.
Yeah, that's oof. Yeah. Your entire team to block 1 person. Not able to get the job done. It's rough. Big fight for that mid rolling bomb.
I think Goat would have made that block. But overall, it seems like it's pretty close so far, as we probably expected.
Yeah,
No one's
4
really
versus 5.
pulled in front yet.
Poet looking for a block. Llama with a good try, but not able to get on top of the block.
As opposed to last night's game, where it was way closer than people would expect. Or
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
not, because you know Rick G's teams are always well coached.
Llama with a huge split to avoid the cap, not able to bring it in himself, but saving a cap. Yeah, it was a lot of fun last night.
Unless you're the Nips.
Well, yeah. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Definitely.
Nips obviously hoping to avenge their 18 loss last night tonight. Once
I
again,
don't know
the
what
fight
it
mid.
is. BCC has just been a bad matchup for them in the playoffs the last couple years or
Well, yeah.
seasons.
Isn't it? Adarsh was saying like BCC has never beaten Nips in the regular season, and Nips have never beaten BCC in the playoffs.
I know. I mean,
That's almost as improbable as the OPH like always losing in the first round thing.
yeah, you would think so. I mean,
You gotta get somebody to do
BCC
the
always
math on that.
seems to make BCC always seems to make the right moves to get the players they need to make a good run.
Yeah,
This
by
season
the end
was
of the
no
season.
exception.
Yep.
Rick G's GMing skills.
Seven players going for pups. Poet takes the grab. He's pushing it in. Should have the cap. Taking advantage. And that mid pup still hasn't spawned. There it is. Button winning that. That was at 47.
And no hesitation from Poet there. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, in these tie games in the playoffs, particularly like the nLTP format, where you're just working in halves. Oh, Button!
Man.
Getting around Poet. I promised I was going to flame Poet, so you suck,
Sometimes you
Poet.
just gotta go
that was
for it.
grim. But a nice play by Button. I'm not that good at
BCC.
flaming, unfortunately.
BCC played it pretty conservative last night, and it worked in their favor.
But yeah, I mean, in these best of 10 playoff games, as it gets down to those last round of pups, like, it can be, oh, Lamatron with a great play on OD, gonna live long enough for now. Meets up with the Tag Pro, which gets a couple kills. This could turn into a chance for Nips the other way very
A
quickly.
way to get out of that by Lamatron.
And now Firestorm
Got
collapses.
him.
And a great reversal for the Nips. Firestorm passed 2 as well with the Juke Juice on flag. Runs out and the boost. Well, he rolls with the punch really well. Takes it between the spikes. That's tough to do when you're not expecting that boost to spawn on you.
Well, I like how the Nips are playing right now. They're being patient, but they're taking the opportunities when they get them. Even though not all of them have gone their way.
They've got themselves a lead with a minute to go, looking to go up 1-0 in this series.
A re for the Nips right now. And a flag pro.
Firestorm kind of put himself in a dangerous situation sticking to that gate. Ends up one-on-one on OD. T-Swift able to punish him, so right back to level with 30 seconds to go.
A tough play for him there.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to kind of play support off of regrab, and then just wasn't able to rescue the position once the chance kind of switched. Ooh, Firestorm with a nice little corner.
There wasn't much he could do.
Probably could have come through a gate. Not gonna matter though. As the 3v1 blocks do hold up this time. So last second cap. And Nips take a clean 5-4. And go up.
Yeah, good finish for them with an easy cap, a 3-on-1 in base.
Yeah, you love to make those. Those last second cap. I mean, that was about as boring of a last second cap as you can get. And definitely that'll do wonders for your heart rate if you're Dusk.
Don't wish his Tag Pro was a horror game where you can get devil horns. I couldn't read the end of that. So good first game. Nips win it 5-4. Take the 1-0 lead.
Love a close game to start us off. It says it'll be interesting to see how these teams rotate and how the dynamic changes, but looking very evenly matched to start it off. It's a great sign.
And let's see, we haven't even seen Smoji yet. Very impressive this season, especially on defense. See how they rotate him in. So A-Team last night, BCC, the 8 seed, upsetting 6 games, and Miami Dolphins, 2 seed, taking care of Puppet Capsters.
Yeah, that one
sweep.
Was a little less dramatic than the BCC Nips, unfortunately.
I didn't watch it, but it looks like they took care of business pretty easily, especially on defense.
Yeah.
Shutout, 1-cap game.
It was Puppet Capsters were in most of those games, but yeah, Miami just too strong.
Yeah, certainly have the ability to wear you down. They'll be a tough team to play no matter who goes up against them.
And of course, we got the other 18 playoff games coming tomorrow. With 80 Degrees versus Young Hotties and We the People versus Cavaliers.
It'd be fun to watch. It looks like what is it? Is it Jardim next?
Looks like they moved to Audacity.
Oh, the list I'm looking at is not right then.
I can check real quick.
In the playoffs, it's like studying for a final exam. You usually have to just focus on 2 maps a week, but now you got to focus on possibly 7.
Yeah, you got the whole syllabus.
You got the whole syllabus.
So I love it. It's like good. It's a test of versatility. Yeah, no, the Audacity is correct. heading in for game 2. Hope it says entertaining is the first one here. Oh, but we're stuck on looking for games.
This could be our first group crash of the night.
All of a sudden, that over is looking a little better.
Well, I didn't know until last night when watching the stream last night. Was it Logi?
Yeah.
That manipulation station was actually the name of some like chiropractic treatment
Oh
facility.
yeah. I think they found that like when they were initially searching the name.
That is great.
Oh, Zumi, come back to
Great
group.
stuff. Hello out there to all 6 of the viewers we have right now.
It says 11 on my phone. It doesn't update all the time though.
Oh, now I'm up to 9. Maybe my computer's just wrong.
I think Twitch like fudges the numbers sometimes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I had Dusk DM me saying back to group 2. Alright, so Audacity, I believe they had this one week 1.
Can be a really interesting map. Obviously, it's so much about like the midfield control, which is something that not all B-teamers necessarily know how to play, but looking at the players here, you got a bunch of experienced B-teamers, so...
Hot Stuff, also known as Noise, has a chance to cap here.
Firestorm with a good out to save the cap. But Noise still alive somehow. Finally does die.
So they brought him in for... I forget. I've not memorized their roster.
Button.
Yeah, Button, right. And NIP's going with the same roster. Haven't seen Smoji yet. Not sure if Smoji is a rookie or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. Certainly a good season for him. Sure.
Ooh.
Might see him later.
Bit of an
Good start by
overcommit
Llama.
on OD, but a great route.
Yeah, Llama's certainly an impressive player on both sides. I played with him the first 2 weeks before getting punished by Dusk. But he certainly was a guy who knew what he was doing. Could play well on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, talking about experience, I'm not sure anybody out here has more seasons than Llama. Speak of,
He's gonna cap his...
once again, seeing the grab and just the boost past everybody as pups spawning.
It's weird, it seemed like people forgot about pups until the last minute.
Can be tough on Audacity as well, just because the pups are so far out of the way.
True. Oh, there goes Traps in.
Weaving through good blocks.
Quick
Nice,
start on
potentially
both
past
sides.
3. Oh, T-Swift. And
Tough
then
play, he was just crowded with his own players.
nice will be, I can hear the exact tone of voice that he'll be yelling at T-Swift with for that. Both teams able to get the returns. T-Swift just gonna wisely not grab play OD with the juke juice. He's losing most of the juke juice, but looking for a way in. Bomb does spawn. Oh, but it just sends T-Swift right into him. Ducky into the flag, not able to make an out. Oh, Firestorm now with the spike pass 2. Has a boost to work with, gonna take it round back low. Nice route, good vision, probably good
We've seen
comms.
a couple really good routes in this game.
Yeah, NIP's doing a really good job exploiting the back of base.
A lot of really quick ones too. Easy to do that with the mid boosts.
Yeah. You can get flag to flag as quick on this map as on any.
Llama might have a chance.
Ooh, dangerous. Oh, he's doing a great job on OD.
Yeah, he was pretty much surrounded and somehow found a way to get the return. And no anti for 80 degrees.
Oh my god, we were asking for another close game.
Yeah, so far, again, no one really outplaying the other team.
Yeah, we're seeing a bunch of, taking advantage of pups, making positive plays with good routes. Not a great deal of, hero ball, just...
Pretty solid fundamental tag pro.
Sometimes you're watching B team playoffs, you kind of want to see some shenanigans, but
Yeah.
not getting too many of those, but the the players won't mind that too much.
So Lamatron with a couple caps right now. And it is Firestorm with the other one, and a Poet.
Bit of an ill-advised boost. Poet able to take advantage. Oh, and Firestorm making a move in the back of base. Too many players for 80 degrees in the vicinity.
Oh, roll and grab for Poet.
Ducky with the tag pro if she can connect with Noise. Oh, Firestorm with a great bomb. Gets around the tag pro. There's a great chance with Ducky able to get 2 kills. Gets a third. T-Swift just mistimed it coming through the flags. Still past 3 though. And with the tag pro in base. Gonna bring it back to a 1-cap game. Tag pro runs out, so 4 ahead for Nips. 3 ahead.
Well, that's a big swing there for 80 degrees. That easily could have gone the other way, and we could be talking a 3-cap lead.
Yeah, it's huge. Nips though threatening again. Lamatron with the boost, but T-Swift fills the lane against 3 blockers, but occupied.
3 guys on him.
Yeah. Occupied the critical space.
Pretty well played so far by 80 degrees too, not letting the Nips run away with it.
Yeah,
At least not yet.
At the critical moments, they've been able to make plays to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, with 2:30 left, Nips still lead, and 80 degrees could be facing a 2-0 deficit. They can't get one back here.
Chance though, potentially. Blocks don't quite materialize. Ducky had to try to get back into base after getting the return. T-Swift makes a move though, gets the spike. Oh, and the Poos kind of takes him out of control. Ooh, dangerous bomb. That's going to leave Noise past 2. 2v2 blocks in base. Not quite set up, though, and then in the end, the boost is straight into the OD.
Yeah, not a very smart bomb there by, I think it was Firestorm.
Yeah.
Could have ended badly, but Good OD there by the Nips. And now a tag lead.
T-Swift taking the defuse to get out. Gonna have to live for a while now, though. Has a spike to play with, has boost mid. And the tag pro runs out. The return comes. T-Swift not quite out. Gets some help from the bomb, though. Nice palm from Noise. Ends in a kiss. Still a one cap game. One more round of pups coming up in about 20 seconds. They are chained from top to bot. Noise looking to bring it in, but the cavalry arrives. All four ahead, so no reason to... Yeah, there you go.
Just got to just lock it down here. No reason to not play OD.
Well, they need to make sure they win these pups.
Right, except for pups.
Oh, but Lamatron, past 4 potentially. The boost is going to do enough to save the cap for now. Pups are spawning. One of them was
with the boost of the night right there.
And that's huge for 80 degrees. They get the juke juice and the tag pro. Chance now, everybody on the boosts. T-Swift. Oh, needs one more kill, at least. Poet with the grab, gonna be returned. Lamatron is out, and the return comes. Oh my god. And it's gonna be a cap the other way. Whew. And Nips can breathe.
That was incredible OD with the tag and base.
Yeah, that was, I mean, just defending. Oh, T-Swift trying to bring it in, make it 1 just for a hero chance, but Nips with the double anti. Yeah, Nips just defending on the tips of their toes, I guess, but just about getting the job done to take another 5-4 win for 2-game lead. Both games very contested towards the end.
Yeah, great series so far. I mean, 80 degrees can't be feeling great right now. They've played very well, made minimal mistakes, had lots of chances, but now they're down 2-0. I mean, series is still far from over.
Yeah, but it starts at this point to feel like we've played well. Like, what do we have to do to beat these guys?
Yeah, definitely. And you just take one of those things where you just have to keep playing as well as you can, and eventually some of the breaks have to go your way.
Yeah.
If not, you just tip your cap to the other team.
Yeah, I mean, right now I think they've been playing somewhat similar styles. Like, they're both like the games have been a little bit slow. Like, they're trying to feel each other out a little bit. And then as they stay close, getting towards the end, you see a lot more like grabbing during pups, like going all out on individual plays.
Yeah, and it's the playoffs. Sometimes you just have to go for it, especially since, like we've said, it's not like there's a clear favorite here. Both teams are pretty similar in skill level.
Yeah.
It all comes down to who can make more plays, some lucky bounces.
Yeah, and it's just who executes in the critical moments. In the first 2 games, it's the critical moments have all gone Nips' way.
Exactly.
They were able to, I mean, twice it looked like save sure caps and turn them into caps their own way, and they win the game by 1. So for me, that's the difference right there. And I mean, that's the hardest thing though to adjust to. Like, if you're doing something massively wrong, like you're not getting pups or you're not containing well, you're taking too many backward snipes. I mean, we did see one almost cap off of a backward snipe, but like if you're doing big things wrong like that, that's really fixable. But if it's just like execution, finding a way to get that cap with the tag pro, it's a much more difficult thing to coach. So I don't really know what Someday will be saying to his team here.
Yeah, I never had Someday as a captain, but certainly going to be put to the test here with, a series that's really going to be a mental game.
Sorry,
especially for 80 degrees at this point.
HG, I don't talk to people who open with uwus.
Hello, HD, Circle, Cheese. HD very happy about the Braves last night.
Oh yeah.
That's the first championship for Atlanta in about 500 years.
Go Barbs. Yeah, kill the
I'm
champ
happy
now,
for
though.
them. Atlanta's been through a lot.
Yeah. I'm just so glad that this hell playoffs is over. It's just like, started off, like, I hated every team in the playoffs. And it just kept getting worse. It ended
Yeah.
with, like, probably the optimal outcome, but I just don't feel good about it.
The 88 win team winning it all.
Yeah, I mean, like, given all of the teams that were like, oh man, I hate all of those teams. Yeah, I'm talking about the teams here.
Big Red Sox fan here. It was
Oh.
fun to knock out the Yankees in the Rays, but
Yeah,
didn't get it done against the Astros. But I wouldn't want to see them or the Yankees or the Dodgers win.
I'm a Yankees fan, so.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I mean, you guys deserve to win that. It was funny. I felt like towards the stretch, like, both teams' fan bases were talking about how, like, they didn't deserve to be in the playoffs, and then all of a sudden the Red Sox win and get hot, and, like, everybody just forgets it. It's like, they were both kind of shitty teams that didn't really deserve to go that deep, but, like, it's cool seeing a team get hot and make a run, even if I wanted to root for the Red Sox.
I couldn't believe it. I didn't think they were good enough to make it to the ALCS. I thought they were going to crash and burn like 2011 and...
That's what I was hoping for, but...
Yeah, I mean... We'll see how it goes next year. Time for Game 3, and they are on Pine. Same lineup for Nips.
3, 2, 1.
Button back in now for... I'm not sure. A lot of stuff still in there. Big hill to climb for 80 degrees.
Yeah, and this is where the mental part comes in. Because, like, now you know it's going to be a long night if you're going to win. And, like, yeah, it's easy to slump over at this point down 2-0. Particularly if you if you get down to a deficit in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, from my experience, you just gotta forget about it and just do everything you can to win. I mean, not forget about it, but
yeah,
just gotta do everything you can to win.
Gotta be a goldfish.
Can't let it get to your head.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do about these last 2 games, so. You got a task ahead of you.
In a 7-game series, you know, games 5, 6, 7 can be very different from games 1 and 2.
Yeah, and the task here just becomes switching the momentum. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
All right, and looking at the start of that BCC Nips game, that series, like, I feel like it caught most people by surprise when BCC had just won. Like, it felt like Nips were ahead the whole time. But the momentum can change very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get lucky bounces and stuff that changes the mental aspect of it. Sometimes unlikely heroes emerge, and we'll see how that plays out tonight.
Button trying to lead T-Swift, needs Noise to switch off of Anti. They do now. Button's tag pro just with a few seconds left. Needs to either get a kill or let T-Swift. Does end up getting a kill. Goat with an unfortunate boost spawn. That's going to let T-Swift turn the corner, make it a 1-0 game.
That's a good start there for them.
Is that the first time they've capped first?
I was wondering that. I do not remember.
I feel like it is, but I'm not really sure. Goat narrowly missing a backwards boost, but T-Swift able to wrap it around the RG. Nice 2v2 blocks. Goat kind of taking himself out of the play on the one hand, but like you see your teammates have the 2v2 OG. I can understand getting a little greedy though, and Button able to make it 3-0, and that is definitely what you want to see if you're 80 degrees.
Whatever Someday said in there worked.
Oh, T-Swift looking to make a serious move on Poet. Not able to. Goat gonna be out. Kind of gets caught up at bringing the flag in. Gets a bump. Ends up forcing a flaccid. That's gonna be
nice
a cap
play.
somehow. The boost from, I didn't see who it was boosting. It was a NIP boosting in from behind. It looked like it was gonna ruin the capping opportunity, but somehow forced a flaccid, and all of a sudden, Goat just boosting around back, bringing it back to a 2-cap game.
Well, good button here by Firestorm.
Poet timing the exit from the gate well. Gonna end up getting shut down there. And Ducky all of a sudden past 3. Llama hits the snipe though.
Well, I guess what I can say is NIP's got to be a little bit better on OD so far on this map. Seems like the 80 degrees has been able to walk it in. Also, they've gotten some clean outs.
Button doing a good job stepping out on that boost. Playing aggressively, but backed himself to get the important return. Poet not quite able to hit the clean bomb, so he's not past anyone. Being rushed at by Button, but has some help from his teammate. Button's still able to get the return though.
Firestorm couldn't quite get that block lined up the way he wanted it to.
Does get the
good
gate
button
for
there by
Poet
him.
there. Pup spawning. See if Poet wants to threaten the cap back out. I think that is what he was trying to do, but lost control of his momentum maybe. Ducky able to get the return and the juke juice. Brings it back to defense to neutralize Firestorm's juke juice, but unable to get out with the tag pro and capitalize. And now Firestorm bringing the flag in. T-Swift was off getting kills, unfortunately. And Button kind of left on his own, not able to. So 1-cap game now.
Well, could we see the momentum start swinging back towards the NIPs as they've gotten the last 2?
Yeah, now it's all about how 80 degrees, and can they hit the reset button? Can they stabilize? Firestorm past 3. T-Swift, the only one ahead, blocks up the lane, gives Ducky a chance to boost ahead. They need to collapse here, and they're not able to, but Noise just about able to get ahead. And Ducky ends up getting the return.
Wondering if he should have gone under and taken that boost.
Yeah, I mean, he could have tried to just make a move on T-Swift 1v1 when you don't end up actually getting towards the flag. Like, I get why he wanted to cut back in the moment, but seeing as he never ended up really getting a threat on flag, I think maybe he should have taken that opportunity for the 1v1. Poet leaving the boost for Llama, not able to hit the snipe. T-Swift really wants to kiss, leaves himself in a not great position as a result, but able to juke out of it 1v1. Both flag carriers just holding in circles and eventually accept the kiss. Looks like 80 degrees in better position. Ducky on anti, but Button not able to make the out.
Looks like it's been pretty even on Pup so far. That hasn't been a huge factor.
Used to have a visual Pup indicator. I should get that back sometime. It was really useful just seeing like who was basically broadly winning the Pup battle. Didn't show like what pups they were getting, but Button bringing the flag in, 3 ahead, including a juke juice. Juke juice runs out. He still has his for another 5 seconds, trying to make a move, but probably not the right play. don't really it's difficult to take advantage of your juke juice when you're boosting, because the boost, the boost takes care of your acceleration. So, I mean, I'm not saying never boost with the juke juice, but you probably want to walk it there instead of losing control of your momentum. T-Swift with a good boost, gets the return and also gets a grab for Noise. Good. Shuts him down with the gate. He's able to creep out now, though. Ends up boosting straight into Poet, though. Now, an opportunity for the Nips. They're not pushing it. They didn't realize T-Swift 1v1 on OD, not able to save it, as Nips took all day with that, but got away with it. Noise, able to use the defusal. Brings the lead right back for 80 degrees.
So just as the Nips tie it up, their momentum swing might be over.
But I think now they're just in the proper dogfight. I mean, Nips broadly have the momentum across the series, but in terms of this game, this is just who's going to make a play. Right. So far, it's been Nips. Nice snipe. Nice, not able to turn and use the boost. Llama punishes him for it.
Well, I definitely think that this has been 80 Degrees' best game of the series by far. Not just because they're winning, but they've capitalized on mistakes by the Nips.
Yeah,
got them to crack a few times.
The first two games were close, and 80 Degrees had, leads in both of them, but it did feel like most of the... Ooh, bad grab by Button. This is dangerous now. Nips looking to equalize. Another grab comes in. Noise thought about grabbing himself. Another grab comes in. And it doesn't look like they're going to get punished for it. Not yet, at least, although Goat still with the flag, and yes, now they will.
That is phenomenal patience by Goat.
With one eye on the clock. Bringing it back in with about 10 seconds to go. Poet looking for another opportunity, but he dies. Overtime begins with all 8 players in the Nip space. Now
it's going to be a photo finish in this one.
Pass 3, Ducky not able to hit the snipe. A chance the other way. Button going for the boost instead of just using his rolling bomb, but works out. Not able to get the kiss. Noise will take the kiss, but 2 dead for 80 Degrees and a rolling bomb in base to be used defensively. And oh my god, they almost threw, but...
There you go.
But yet again, Jesus. Nips with a 5-4 win. My scoreboard.
Nips had them on their heels in overtime.
Yeah, definitely the momentum always with Nips in the overtime. My scoreboard's gonna look like I'm just like I didn't watch. Like, what's the score? Oh, they won all of the games 5-4.
Very consistent play, although this game was definitely different, but that has to be really deflating. Just like game 2, 80 Degrees didn't play poorly. They took advantage of a lot of mistakes, but again, the Nips just refusing to quit and lose.
Yeah, I mean, definitely seeing the mental fortitude from the Nips. I mean, that's what's going to be required here for 80 Degrees. I don't really think this is obviously it's a tag pro battle, but from this point, it's a mental fortitude thing if 80 Degrees can really dig in and make a series of this, because looking at all of these games, we obviously know that they're capable of winning the next 4 games, but it's gonna take a lot of mental energy to do that.
Well, we're definitely seeing the mental energy on the Nips. Goat getting that clutch cap with lots of patience.
Yeah, they've not been phased at any point in these late games. They've been making smart plays. I was talking even in game 1, just taking the good opportunities as pups spawning to get your crucial caps. They've never looked phased by the moment. They're getting the important plays when it matters.
And that can take you a long way in the playoffs.
Yeah. Good timing will do a lot for you in the playoffs. And that's always, to a certain degree, it's about, like, you know, who wants to be here? Like, I know that's a cliche in sports, but, like, in those moments, you find out who wants to be the person who's, like, desperate to see their name and see their, you know, their play in the top 10s. I know we don't have top 10s this season, but, like, you know, somebody, it's just begging for somebody to step up and take the game over. And, I mean, for 80 degrees all season, you know, you got to think, like, that person, if it was going to come, it would have to be Button. So we'll see if he's got a heroic performance in him.
Well, so far, NIP's doing a really good job of taking that aspect away. Taking away what they're really good at, not letting anybody run away and make all the plays for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
there hasn't really been one breakout player.
Yeah, they very effectively neutralized the star power of 80 degrees.
A lot of that comes down to just good execution and good coaching, of course, by Dusk.
Yeah, I mean, we always look at Dusk as, yeah, in B team coaching. He is one of those coaches and captains who sets the standard. So just doing it again here.
So it's been a lot closer than this 3-0 series lead might indicate, but the Nips are looking to close this one out here.
So, I mean, I would ask what you thought the score would be, but, like, there's only one answer.
It's going to be a 5-4 game. The question is, who wins?
Could you imagine if 80 degrees reverse swept with all of the games 5-4 now?
That would be something else.
It's definitely
Miami Dolphins looks like they've taken care of business. They've dispatched LBT in 4.
Jarvis getting his business done quickly.
LST up 3-1. Young Hottie staying alive there in that series. Headed to 5, and it looks like BCC and Puppet Capsters are headed to Game 7. Bald Eagle with that game there. So both Dolphins teams will be in Foci 4. Much of a surprise. Oh, back to group again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dusk, for reminding me.
Nice, says BRB event. Love it. We did have to take a break on Monday in my game because everybody was lagging as soon as the event started.
Is that the Jimmy event?
Yeah.
I have not been able to beat that.
It's not too bad. You just have to have a team that doesn't, like, all commit suicide in the first 30 seconds. The other thing I'd say is, like, be intentional about, like, which direction you kill Jimmy towards. Because people die a lot by just, like, leaving Jimmys in spaces of the map that they need. And now you have a gravity well there.
Yeah.
Button looking to make a... Nope. I'm going to refresh real quick.
Well, it's do or die here for 80 degrees, and it's going to be so for the next 4 games. A quick cap for the Nips.
Not the start you want.
Oh, they started off 3-0 last time, I believe.
That's true. I mean, taking a lead doesn't work. Maybe you can try playing from behind. Poet gonna be past 3. Noise does have the portal boost, so 3 ahead now. Poet gonna, unfortunately, I mean, I'm sure he'll take the tag pro, but every other pup was a rolling bomb. That's what he was looking for. Ends up just taking the kiss. And Firestorm
Almost
should be
worked
past
out.
3. Able to portal right in, 2-0, and Poet bringing that tag pro back to offense. Gonna take a grab. Another death, so Poet, if he can make the move, gonna be past 2. Oh, but Button with a nice bomb. Not sure if that's how he intended to hit it, but I always say, you know, rebound snipes are just as good as the direct ones. Somebody needs to pull off this block. They do.
Jeez.
It's all about taking intelligent snipes that leave you in a good position regardless of the outcome of the snipe. So
Good
if you're in
OD there.
position to follow up your snipe, you did well. Yeah, nice job. Oh, and almost
It's
a
going with the
chance.
same lineup, and we can see why. Dapson, Button, Ducky, and Bot stuff for 80 degrees. That's who that's who Someday's going with his season on the line.
And this is the lineup that started game 1, isn't it?
I don't think we saw Bot stuff in game 1.
Maybe not. Firestorm.
Firestorm. You can do it all, folks.
And once again, I mean, now this is that last time. You gotta dig at that well of mental fortitude if you're 80 degrees. Because your season's not over
change.
quite yet. But Poet, oh, with the nice bomb to get out. Nice gonna win 2 pups. But
Don't
nobody's
ask me
on
how he got out of
regrab.
that. Good grab at the right time.
And that's just a backbreaker for 80 degrees, you know. I mean, 6.5 minutes to go, 7 or so when the save happened. So you're obviously 4 caps is totally doable, but all of those missed opportunities.
That's
start
been the
to
name of
build
the
up
game
mentally.
bar for them tonight.
Firestorm bringing it in again. Is that 4 for him? It's all
That's 5.
5.
He has all of them. So Nip's running away with this one early, but I think what's going to happen is 80 degrees is going to cap 4 times, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's definitely what's gonna happen. Oh, no. Oh,
Another-
wait! Poet with the rolling bomb defusal to send Firestorm off track, almost saving the 5-4, but Firestorm, inexplicably, has more than a cap per minute.
Firestorm, the rookie, I believe, did a snake draft pick by Dusk.
He's
Showing
going
up as
for
the
more.
star so far. Hey, he's not done yet. 6 caps and no 5-4 game. Nips looking to put away 80 degrees and showing why they belong here.
Poet's like, I want a cap too. Trapson says no.
It's a little early, but I wonder if Nips will still give me a ring if they win it all.
Hahaha. Oop.
Probably not.
Nice gonna bring 1 back. Of course, now they enter Brazil territory. Oop, and for the Brazil, Trapson the only one ahead with the juke juice and saves it.
And If you're the Nips, don't take your foot off the gas. Game's not over. Just gotta keep playing your game, keep sending Firestorm at them, and everything should be all right.
So Nips get their first cap of the half that was not scored by Dr. Firestorm.
Yeah, Firestorm sharing the capsule there.
Yeah, he's a generous man. For every 6, you can have 1, he says. Button gets shut down by the man of the hour.
People not happy about the score not being 5-4 this game. We understand. We apologize.
Yeah, they deviated from the script we gave them. Sorry, guys.
Of course, this league is rigged. So that's going to cost someone a fine.
That's rigged with a W.
Right, of course.
Travis, unfortunate. Taking that. I think everybody's done that, where you just hold left too long.
So, 80 degrees. Nips did not get to pick their opponent. Excuse me, 80 degrees did not get to pick their opponent.
Yeah.
And they got stuck with the Nips and did not work out well.
Yeah, I always, in this format, I always try to make a really big point out of not finishing 4th. You want to finish in the top 3. Make sure you just get, like, I mean, if nothing else, you get the ability to choose between the 2 teams. Like, can make, well, and obviously it can make all the difference. You can still get left with 2 really bad choices, but just the ability to, you know, say no to a server if it's not going to work for you, or, you know, some player has your number. I always think there's a bigger gap between the 4th and 3rd seeds than there is the 5th and 4th.
And tonight it's just been Nips slowly wearing down 80 degrees with the mental battle and just capitalizing when 80 degrees couldn't.
Yeah, and this is the reward that they get for all the close games now. You know, 80 degrees. The spirit is broken. Button gonna bring
Get
another
one back
back.
there.
5 caps, minute and a half. So yeah, I mean, they get their reward for all these close games. With the backs now broken, they can just have a little bit of fun. These are some great team bonding moments.
For sure, when you know you have it won.
Yeah, those
Calm
minutes.
before the storm, that is the next round, whoever they end up playing. We always say, you know, they're okay in the regular season, and then they're the team you don't want to play in the playoffs.
And Nips certainly not looking like a team you want to play.
Definitely not. I believe B team lasted till the 2nd round last season. Someone in the comments can yell at me if I'm wrong, but should be a nice little playoff run for the Nips. Taking care of 80 degrees in 4 games and see how things shake out from here.
And some more heartbreak for someday, as his 2nd team knocked out in the 1st round of the playoffs. He has one more opportunity to make it past the 1st round, which of course will be tomorrow.
Nips sweep. Dominating performance in Game 4 after 1-cap games every time. First 3.
740 prevent to 335.
Wow. All solid season for 80 degrees. They just ran into a bad matchup in the first round and didn't have it tonight.
Yeah, felt like they ran into a brick wall.
And for the Nips, this is where it's all coming together.
Yeah, I mean, Dusk, so much experience in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, oops. Sorry about that. You wouldn't be able to hear it, Zumi. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so much experience in the playoffs. Dusk starting down that road again. And it'll be very interesting to see what Manipulation Station can do the rest of the playoffs. Certainly didn't look like a 5 seed. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Zumi.
Oh, my pleasure. And you can hear me possibly tomorrow night as We the People take on the Capaliers in the 4-6 matchup.
Hey, love it. I'll be scrimming, unfortunately, but everybody else should tune into that. I'm gonna send you over to Bald Eagle now. So thanks so much for joining.
Good night, everybody.
Wait, I haven't sent them over yet. I said that too early.
Rip.
Hold on. Here we go. I'm not sending you to Flaccid Chip because they got 2 streamers for 1 game, and neither of them was willing to switch over to this game, so I had to do it last minute. So anyway, have fun with Bald, and I will see y'all later.
Cool.